What's going on?
Hello, mate. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Listen, I'm just calling in. It's been a issue that's been bugging me like since maybe last week, and I was hoping. I don't know if this is the place to go, but I'm kind of running out of options, so I thought I might call in anyways. Um, See if you can help me out. So
What
I was
stops
on
you
the
from drugs?
I started doing drugs. Yeah, no, there was no danger of that to be fair, but I thought I'd call in anyways. Anyway, so I was out with a couple of friends the other night. As you do, just hitting the town. Um, and we went to a gay club. But like none of us are actually gay, right? This is the thing. We were in a different part of town than we normally are. We went into a gay club. And yeah, it's just we didn't know. We were just like, oh, this place looks all right. So we went in. It was pretty empty, except for like a couple of other guys. So we thought, we'll go and socialize. Turns out they were in fact gay. Um, well, what my sort of little predicament is, we asked these guys, out of our group of straight blokes, who do you think looks the most gay? And they ended up picking one of my friends. Um, and ever since then, I just thought it seemed to affect him a little bit, and it's just like, um, it's almost, I feel like they predicted something that we've never seen in like our couple of years of friendship. Maybe he is actually gay. Like he's been a little bit shyer since, and and he's been like, there's been moments where I felt since that he's
Oh,
been sort of coming on to me a little bit, and it's just I just don't know what to do because like he's a good mate of mine, right? It's been years of friendship, and maybe this whole time he's been seeing something a little bit more. Whereas obviously I'm just friends. Like I've never thought about it in that way whatsoever, and he's been coming on to me recently, and you know.
okay.
What do I do? Like, I don't want to ruin a friendship, but also like I want to put my foot down at some point and say, listen, mate, this
Frame
ain't for me.
control. Frame control.
Exactly. So,
Well,
but there's also a chance I'm completely wrong and I'm completely misreading the situation. I mean, what if he isn't gay? And what if I got to him and say, listen, mate, this gay stuff needs to stop? And he goes, well, what the hell are you talking about? You know what I mean? So it's
oh,
a weird situation.
what a strange thing. Anyway, where was this nightclub?
Where was it? It's in Newcastle in England. I don't know if you will have if you've heard of the place. It's called Rusty's.
And never been to. I never been to any gay clubs before, but I know
Really?
someone was telling me about it. Before I knew about game. Someone mentioned to me that they went to a gay place,
Hmm.
a gay club, like a pretty big one, and
Hmm.
they liked it because there were like nice women in there. You're talking about like a
Yeah.
kind of small city, if it is a city or something like that, because like I know where it is on a map,
Uh-huh.
uh, but I never really been there or
Never been. No, I mean I've heard that as well. I've heard that like a lot of girls do like to go to the gay nightclubs as well. It's maybe where they feel a little bit more sort of relaxed. They're not going to get hit on stuff like that, so that's they like to go there as well. So, but as I say, when we went, it was completely dead. There was like no one in there. It was just me and my friends. So.
yeah. In that case, I would say like don't go to gay places unless it's like a major city like London,
Mm,
because like I know people who have, maybe there's one called, I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but there's a place called Heaven in London.
okay.
Never been there, but people said good things about, straight people said good things about that.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
well, that I think like on Mondays they had like a straight night or something. I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay.
Those ones.
Cool.
But
So
yeah,
you think
I
if
do
I'm
not
sort of
recommend
looking,
gay
uh,
places that in like
yeah.
a small fucking place.
Yeah, no, true. We just, as I say, we were new in that sort of area, so we thought we'd go check out. It just looked like a normal bar, and then it turned out to be that. Um, so yeah, but yeah, is there any advice you got for me in terms of sort of this whole friend situation that he's coming on to me a little bit, and he's wanting to feel me
What do
up
you mean?
sometimes. I thought
What do you mean he's coming on to you? Like what?
so. We'll be out in places. He'll sort of choose to sit next to me. I don't know, he'll just be a little bit closer than he should. I feel like, there's a certain personal space that obviously we're good mates. So,
Maybe
uh,
he's trying to get close to you to try to convince you that he's not gay.
oh, and that's sort of like a double bluff sort of way.
exactly. Maybe he just wants to fuck you in order to say at the end, no homo, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. So maybe he needs that initial experience so that he knows for sure that he isn't gay. Is that what you're saying? Should I give him that? Should I give
I
him that?
don't, no. I'm kind of fucking around, but there was a movie.
Yeah.
I can't remember the movie, but maybe it had I can't remember the guy's fucking name. Dave, the guy's brother is very famous. Who the fuck played Osborn and Spider-Man? Harry Osborn.
Oh, it was James Franco.
Franco. Yeah, Dave Franco, I think it is, was in a movie.
Yeah.
And like the roommate was like, I had to suck a dick in order to find out I'm not actually gay. Kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, I'm just fucking around here, but like, are you actually trolling or are you for real? Because like, surely you should have a question for me that's actually to do with women rather than micromanaging a male friendship.
Well, me myself, I'm straight, but it's just this is just my situation. You know, I didn't know if this was maybe the right place
I know
to go.
what you should do. You should probably go back to the gay bar, bring your friend with you, and just mention this predicament to them. Just get some.
Okay.
I really don't know how to fucking deal with this.
Okay.
I do have some funny stories though. Like I had a gym membership, which was very expensive. And I went into a sauna. There was a woman in there, nice enough woman, and there was a man in there. Then there was a nice conversation going on between the two before I got in there.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly, eventually she left, and it was just me and this guy talking deeply about stuff. Turns out, little did I know, that guy was gay, and he was like trying to fucking hit on me and shit like that.
Oh, no way.
I was so uncomfortable. I stopped going to the gym because of that.
Yeah.
He wanted to suck.
He had some different intentions. Yeah. And maybe that's why he was in
like,
that sauna, you know? Maybe you gave him a little bit of show without meaning to, you know?
God damn. But anyway, like it did freak me out. So I do, like, if you're not trolling, I do resonate with this kind of thing. Like
No, I'm totally serious.
Are you freaked out? It's probably my first question.
Well, it's not gotten to a stage where he's done something so outrageous that I've completely been like, whoa, like completely taken aback by it. So it's very little subtle things. So I'm not freaked out at the moment. It's just sort of, I hope it doesn't get to that stage. And I don't know, maybe if I should bring up, I've not got a massive problem with it if he is gay. Like I'll still continue to be mates with him. It's just I don't want it coming onto me. You know, I think that would really put a damper on things. So.
Interesting. I have not been in this position.
No, fair enough. Yeah, but if anything, it's good to just get it off my chest and everything. It's that's been a bit of help for me as well. So
I generally had female friends from like the age of 9 or 10 because like one of my male friends tried to kill me. So I had situations like that instead. But I do have a recommendation for you actually. Like I was saying initially, like it's really like a lot of this is really just frame control. This is a friend of yours. You have known each other for however fucking long. Like, surely if you know each other well enough, you can just say, like, I've been getting this. No, that sounds a bit weird. I've been getting this strange feeling about you. No, that sounds a bit too weird. Yeah. Okay, I can understand now. There's no easy way to put this.
It's a tough situation. Again, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
There's no easy way to put this, but I have the feeling that you're gay.
Yeah.
Just honest conversation. We went to this gay nightclub in Newcastle. Do you think that you have turned gay because of it? I'm just curious. Ultimately, it's you shouldn't have to worry because it's not as if he's a gay rapist, really. There's a little chance. There's a small chance, but
there is a small chance.
I do have a story about that actually.
Yeah, go
on. So when I was living in London, there was around Christmas time, there was a guy who was talking to me. Just like I just talk to everyone in general.
Yeah, sure.
Like I'm friendly enough for a guy to come up to me and just like follow whatever conversation he wants. And he offered to buy me a drink. I was like, yeah, okay. I didn't have any alcohol before that, and
Okay.
he spiked the drink.
Oh,
And
no way.
I can tolerate a lot of alcohol because I grew up redneck, so we've been consuming it
Right,
since
yeah.
4 years old.
Yeah.
I honest to Jesus, I'm not religious, but honestly, I have never really been drunk. I could handle like quite a lot of vodka and still be in good control of things. Like I
Okay.
never
Yeah, yeah.
felt like that super fucking buzz or whatever. But for the
Mhm.
first time in my life, I was like, this is kind of what drunk would really feel like.
Right.
Because
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
only had this one small drink
Yeah.
and I started feeling more drunk than ever. And it turns out this guy was gay and he spiked my drink. He tried
Oh
to
my
literally
word.
drug to me. And
Yeah.
he
And
followed
do you
me home.
remember that? Do you remember the night? Oh God! And do you remember sort of getting home and getting safe, or is there a chance
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
maybe
So
happened?
he followed me home. So the funny thing is, like he was actually with people there. So he had this what he claimed to be his female cousin and his female cousin's boyfriend were around. So like
Yeah.
I was on the way back to my place, and so it was like four of us like on the same train or some shit. But he
Hmm.
literally like followed me almost all the way, and it got to the point where I had to draw the line because I was like in my pretty much in my neighborhood, and I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like, okay, I got to stop you here. And
Yeah.
like, you got to draw a line eventually in cases like this, because I knew at that point, I knew before I even started going home that I had been fucking poisoned and it was
Yeah.
most definitely this fucking guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I still had control, still had the memory and shit like that. But I
Hmm.
literally just had to stop him, and he literally tried to fucking hug me, or probably even try to kiss me to like
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
say goodbye. And I'm like, we are not doing
Yeah.
that.
No, that's
So
crazy.
I wasn't angry or anything. I can
Hmm.
quite easily defend myself. I'm a pretty big fucking guy. He was
Yeah.
obviously smaller than me and whatever, chubbier, little chubbier, whatever, and older. But like ultimately, when a scary kind of situation like that happens, still maintain control of yourself,
Mm.
willing to defend yourself. I did not feel like I was in danger in any particular way,
Mm.
even though really I was, because he literally could have raped me. He
Right.
could have
Yeah.
spiked me more. Fortunately, I did not have anything else to drink that night.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Fortunately, I remember, drew the lines, and still have control and shit like that. But
Yeah, no, that's good.
man,
That's good. I mean, with
it's
this
scary
friend
out
here
there.
that I was discussing, it's I don't know if it would ever get to the rape point. Because obviously I will have to put my foot down and say no. Like if he was to ever try anything, but he is a bigger guy than me. I think he likes to hit the gym and stuff. So and I'm not the biggest myself, so if he was to pin me down and sort of have his way with me, then God knows, maybe it would work. So maybe I do need to be a little bit wary of that.
Okay, interesting. But be honest though, like, are you trolling? Are you fucking with me?
No,
Or
no, this is serious. I'm serious.
okay, well, good luck is all I can fucking say.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Cheers,
the
man.
only thing really is like the theme and everything I said here is really just boundaries. Like, you got to set your
Yeah,
own
yeah,
boundaries.
yeah, for sure, for sure. As I said, I don't think it will get to that point, so I think it should be all right. So, yeah,
But it's better to, as you say, like, stop. The sooner the better to like
yeah,
relieve yourself of this concern,
mm,
um, and just like have a next time you hang out or whatever, just like, I'm getting kind of concerned that you're turning gay and trying to turn me gay.
yeah,
Like, even if it just becomes a funny conversation, like, man, I never fucking had this situation, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
just
Hopefully
hope
that's the
this
case. Hopefully
works
that's the case.
regardless. I have been
Yeah,
followed home multiple times,
mm,
by women, by men.
mm,
Um, but yeah, really, I think it's just a matter of having boundaries.
sure. All right. Thank you for the help, mate. I'm going to be off, but yeah, thank you very much for that.
Any questions about women, at
Well,
least?
so you mentioned there that there was a few times that you've been followed home by women. So that sounds like a favorable situation. That's something that I want to achieve, maybe. So how did that come about?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is like crazy ex-girlfriends and shit like that. But
Ah, right.
they're crazy people out there regardless, but
So it's not necessarily a good thing.
no, it's like even before I knew game, I rejected, for instance, there was this woman who was like coming on to be strong. She was older than me. She was in college. I was in high school. And she was like an immigrant Hungarian or something. And she was
Okay.
like sending me nudes and whatever.
Oh,
I
damn.
I met up with her after class, and like I told friends in my class about it. Like there's this
Yeah.
college guy who's like hitting me up and shit, sending me nudes and whatever. And you're like, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
ice
What's your,
dog.
what was she out of 10, would you say? Out of 10 face-wise and body-wise, what were we saying out of 10?
I don't rate women out of 10, but
Oh, okay.
The reason I rejected her is because I wasn't really attracted to her. So
Okay.
I didn't. She sent me nudes, and I was like, kind of turned off. So I was like,
Oh,
no,
really?
I don't want to pursue her. So I could have had sex with her, but I wasn't like I wasn't into her.
No,
Most
you weren't that
guys
interested.
probably would, but I wasn't interested in this particular one. But yeah, that's
all right. No worries.
how it is, really.
Cool. All right. Well, listen, mate. I appreciate the advice. I'm gonna head off. We'll give someone else a chance to call in and stuff if they've got any issues and stuff. But yeah, I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for your advice.
All right.
Have a nice day.
Got another caller coming in. Hey, what's going on? You're on now. What's going on? Please don't give me another gay story. Waiting for you to unmute yourself, and then you can Luca, you're on. What's going on?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, yeah.
Perfect. You mentioned the gay story. I've got a really quick thing I need to talk about. It's been really stressing me out.
Okay, go for it.
So basically, I went to I was out with my pals the other night, and there's something that's just been really on my mind. I've been looking, I've been looking at my friend just sort of differently recently, and so we went out to a gay club, and it made me realize some things about myself.
What was the name of the gay place?
I think it was Rusty's.
Oh yeah, I heard about.
I think it's in Newcastle where I go to
never
university.
been there, but I heard about it.
You've never been.
Oh,
you've heard.
That's like northeast England or something, right?
Yes, that's right. That is right.
Scotland. Yeah, I've heard about it. Someone mentioned it.
Have you? Really? Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't realize it reached America. Anyway, so I went to this club, and this guy ranked me as really attractive, and I don't know, it sort of just felt some way. I've never really got complimented like that before, and ever since I've been looking at my mate, and I was just wondering sort of how to sort of break the gap between friends and sort of something more, because I'd be making sort of like small
What's
signals.
More than friends?
Sort of. I was thinking something more romantic, because the thing is, I feel like the way he's been looking at me recently, like I've been sort of like not bridging the gap, but sort of with personal space. I've been sitting a bit closer to him when we go to the pub and stuff like that. And I was just wondering sort of how to bridge the gap between friends and sort of something more romantic.
Do you see yourself as the top or the bottom?
Oh, with this guy, I'd probably say I'm the bottom.
Which one's that again? I can't remember.
In terms of what? Sorry.
What is bottom? I can't remember the difference.
I really want to take it from him.
Oh, okay. So then you would. I guess the first step is finding out if he's the top or the bottom, because if you're both bottoms, then I guess you just got to go back to.
The thing is, I feel like I'll be quite versatile, especially with him, because I've just been thinking about it so much recently. So I think I could be a bit versatile with it.
Sounds like it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions for me?
No, I was just wondering if you had any advice on how I could then.
Generally, my advice is for heterosexuals, but I suppose the same principles might apply.
Okay, yeah.
Generally, I like to say where female friends are concerned, I suppose you could take the same advice.
Yeah.
Generally, hanging out with each other, that's what matters, because then you're in the position to fuck, and then just express, try flirting.
Okay, like what? How would you advise I flirt with him?
I don't know. I never been there, so.
Oh, okay. Let's pretend he's a girl. How would I?
I don't really flirt with women either. It's just not part of.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, is it sort of just? Should I start? How would I make myself more attractive to him?
I'm judging everything by your voice. Your voice. It sounds like you know how to talk to someone. So
okay.
Yeah. Would you say your frame control is pretty good?
Yeah, I would say it's great. I've been going to the gym recently as well, so I'd like to think that he sees me as like very good looking.
I don't think you should. Love shouldn't concern itself with that. If you truly love each other, then you'll accept each other for as you are.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Are you good at prank calls?
Am I good at prank calls? I'm not too sure what you're talking about, because this is an issue that I've been really in over my head with at the moment, and I've just been like really stressing about it, because the thing is, I'm not going to see him for that much longer.
Wait, don't break my heart.
Yeah, I know, because we go to uni together, so we've only got about 3 months left for each other, so it's sort of a time crunch situation.
Well, you're gonna move to different places.
Yeah, he lives in Birmingham, and we go to uni together, so we're friends from university. And I live in London. Well, and I don't know if I'm ready to commit long distance at the moment. So
it's only like a 2-hour trip. It's expensive, but it's only like 2 hours.
It is expensive, yeah. But I think if I just solidify a connection now, then in the future it will become less of a problem.
Long distance is never easy, but I have been to Birmingham. There's like a chocolate factory thing, like Cadbury there. Nice to visit for a few days.
Yes.
There's not much else.
Yeah, maybe there'll be better views. With
Love can make it work. Love can make it work.
Yes, I agree.
Alrighty. Yeah. Okay. Seriously though, this was pretty fun. Who came up with this idea?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, unfortunately. You mentioned the prank call.
Don't be coy with me.
Oh, it was really nice speaking to you. But yeah, I'll make sure to do some more moves on him to see if he likes me back.
What kind of moves have you done so far?
I've been doing. I've been sitting sort of closer to him. Thing is, I've been learning how to massage as well. So I'm thinking if I can maybe get to the point where I can give him a massage, then that will seduce him.
Good idea. You should frame it as a sports massage.
A sports massage. I like that. That's a good idea.
Go to the gym together, and then good way to relax after that.
Okay, I like that. I will be taking notes.
Alrighty.
All right. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Hope that helps.
Yeah. Perfect.
Fun.
Thank you.
Here we go.
All right. I'll see you. I'll see you in a bit, mate.
Alrighty.
All right. Cheers.
Fun. Come back next week.
Will do.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you.
But thanks. All right. Let's keep up with the chat. That's pretty entertaining. Okay. So far, I think that was 4 callers we had. First caller talking about John Anthony lifestyle, how great his coaching is, and then give him some advice based on that. Second caller, positive guy, speaks very slowly. Took 50 minutes to get through. Third caller, gay situation. Fourth caller, gay situation. fascinating times we're having, guys. What a coincidence that both of these gay guys call in. Well, wait, one wasn't actually gay. Let me correct that. But we'll see. We'll see if the fourth caller seduces him. Perhaps chocolate and massages. We'll do it. Anyway, this is going to be really confusing for the guys who have like autism or something. They're like, what the fuck is going on? We're officially doing gay dating advice now.